Welcome to the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, September 14th. This is Gina McGuire. Today we'll see showers and thunderstorms spread further north across the Great Basin and continue through mid to late week in some areas. Also, as a trough of low pressure drops south, this will allow winds to increase area-wide today through the middle of the week. However, winds across parts of Nevada and into southwest Utah may increase fire potential briefly today if we see some starts from the lightning we saw yesterday. However, relative humidity will also be increasing and temperatures will decrease significantly through midweek. Yesterday we did see quite a bit of lightning over central and southeast Nevada into southwest Utah, with a few more isolated strikes over parts of far western Nevada. These thunderstorms did produce rainfall, with many areas over southwest Utah into southern Nevada and the Arizona Strip seeing more than a quarter or even a half inch of precipitation. Only lighter amounts were reported over central Nevada. However, there are not many reporting stations in this area. Yesterday, light initial attack was reported across the Great Basin, with many small fires reported across Nevada, Utah, and into Idaho. Now looking at the water vapor satellite image from this morning, an area of low pressure off the west coast will move eastward and continue to push moisture across the Great Basin, increasing showers and thunderstorms. Another deeper area of low pressure over southwest Canada will drop south, and this will be responsible for our increasing winds today, along with much cooler temperatures as we go through the week. Today's significant fire potential will remain low to moderate across much of the area, with the exception of southern Utah, as winds increase today, coming off very warm and dry conditions, although relative humidity will be increasing along with rainfall. Today the strongest winds will be across Nevada into Utah, with gusts between 35 and 40 miles per hour or higher. However, relative humidity will also be increasing, but some areas over Nevada, especially over eastern Nevada, may see relative humidity drop below 20% this afternoon. We'll also continue to see breezy winds across Idaho. Again, showers and thunderstorms will become more numerous today across the area, with the better chances of wetting rains over the eastern half of the Great Basin. As we move into Tuesday and this area of low pressure drops south, will bring much cooler temperatures and still keep plenty of moisture across the Great Basin for showers and thunderstorms. However, as moisture increases and temperatures decrease, fire potential will be decreasing this week, initially over the eastern half of the Great Basin. Looking at surface conditions, temperatures will drop significantly, with highs only reaching the 60s and 70s in the valley locations across the Great Basin, and in the 50s in the higher elevations of Idaho into Wyoming and Utah. Over far southern Nevada, we'll see highs near 90. Plenty of moisture will remain in place on Tuesday, with the best chances again of wetting rains over the eastern half of the Great Basin. There will be showers still over parts of Nevada. However, there still could be areas of blowing dust, as winds will still be gusty across the area on Tuesday. Looking into Wednesday, this trough drops a little bit further south with plenty of moisture in place, and now after a couple of days of cooler temperatures and moisture, low fire potential is expected across the region. Temperatures will remain quite cool on Wednesday, with again highs in the 60s and 70s in the lower elevations, and showers will continue especially across Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah, with even snow in the higher elevations, with decreasing shower activity over parts of southern and western Nevada. Looking at later this week through this weekend, on Thursday we'll still continue to see plenty of showers across the northern half of the Great Basin and some thunderstorm activity with the cooler temperatures and continued low fire potential, with now drier conditions moving into the southern half of the Great Basin. By Friday through the weekend, we'll see drier air spread across the Great Basin along with gradually warming temperatures, and temperatures may return to near normal. However, fire potential will still remain quite low with the moisture and cool temperatures this week over the eastern half of the Great Basin, and may only start increasing over parts of the western half of Nevada. Looking at forecast amounts of precipitation, today we'll see wetting rains in many areas, with the exception possibly of parts of southern and western Nevada in areas. And then through Friday you can see how that area of precipitation increases over the eastern half of the Great Basin and in the north, with many areas possibly seeing over an inch or two of total precipitation. Now looking at the current fire danger indices across the Great Basin, ERCs are generally above the 80th or 90th percentile over the northern half of the Great Basin. However, these conditions will be decreasing as we move through the week and moisture and cooler temperatures spread across the area. Looking later in September, we may see a return of above normal temperatures over the southern half of the Great Basin, with above normal precipitation mainly across Idaho and Utah. That concludes this briefing for today. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Thank you for listening.